Howdy folks, and welcome back to Reading Held Hostage. My name's Blue, and I love to read.
My name's Justin, I don't like to read. I'm not excited for this episode.
Well, here's the thing, is I usually like to read. This book...
So you would say you're Blue and you don't like to read this book?
Not this book in particular, yeah. My name's Blue and I do not like to read.
What's the book?
Allegiant by Veronica Roth. No, I have very little bad things to say to Veronica Roth. I think I just really didn't like this freaking book. I didn't finish it. I couldn't.
What?
I tried so hard, and that's why we're a week late on.
This
I
is
tried.
your fucking...
I know. It's not a job. It's nothing.
This is your book report is due.
I couldn't make myself do it at all. It was so difficult for me. The plot, like, give me what you think. You remember what happened last time, I'm sure. They had, like, the insurgent, so there was a war.
You know, I always remember everything about each book we read.
There's the war that's going on,
yep.
And there was that bit that, you know, the Evelyn Pryor lady was like, hey, P.S., like, this is...
An experiment.
Yeah, and there's stuff behind the wall.
Okay.
Come see us. So, just guess where you think.
They get out there and they kiss.
Come on, give me real guesses, because you're never going to fucking guess.
They go out there and it's like 2000 or 21.
Okay.
So way far in the future, and nothing else is destroyed but Chicago.
Okay, so you're thinking it's just Chicago. What do you think the experiment was?
More like Chicago.
You got him. What do you think the experiment is or was?
I think hazily it was like to make more divergents.
Okay. Okay, so what do you... I know you think the divergent are autism, but what do you think, like, in the experiment, what are the divergent?
Free thinkers, dog. Not sheeple, really.
They're socialists.
Oh.
No. Okay, so... God, I hate this book. So, you know, I didn't take any notes either because I was so peeved. I did actually read about halfway through before I was just getting so, like, I can't do it.
Yeah.
So, we start off, we're, you know, following Triss still. Oh, and that's another reason I couldn't fucking finish this book. It's a split POV between Triss and Tobias.
Oh, my wife loves split POVs. It's really good for her and everything she does.
Yeah. And especially because I hate them both. So it's a split POV, but again, that doesn't really matter because I didn't take any notes and I didn't finish the book. Basically, this group, leave the wall. There's a bunch that happens before that.
The main character group.
Then, when they get out there, they're like, hey, guys, there's a group waiting for them. They're like, hey, we're from the Bureau of Genetic Welfare.
Radical.
Okay, so I've given you that much. Does that change your mind?
Radical.
So there's other people out.
Yeah.
So does that change your mind about the experiment and all that?
No.
No? Okay. So they're like, hey guys, the main guy at the bureau is, hey, my name's David. Close.
I'm Dan.
You were pretty close. David. And he's like, so basically what happened, because this is a dystopia, still a dystopia, what happened was way back when we were like, damn, we're murdering lots. We're doing a lot of bad things.
Radical.
So they found the genes.
Oh.
The bad genes.
The bad genes that make bad boys?
Bad genes that make bad boys. And then what they did was they took him out.
Okay.
Got rid of him.
Get rid of it.
Justin, wrong idea. They shouldn't have done that.
Oh no, they need the bad boys.
They need all these genes. So now they're like, crap.
Yeah.
But it's too late. There's a big war called the Purity War.
Oh.
The Purity War. I'm just going to say that one more time. Purity War. So maybe I do have some beef with Veronica Roth.
Is, one of the sides have multiple K's in their name?
No, but one of the sides...
Because it sounds like a war where one of the sides would have a bunch of K's in their name.
No, one of the sides is the pure bit. The genetically pure.
What about, in?
And the other side is the damaged side. So... Do you think the Divergent are damaged or genetically pure?
They're fucking damaged.
They're pure, Justin. They're the genetically pure. Okay? So basically, the city, Chicago, and this Bureau of Genetic Welfare is part of the United States government. So the United States government is still intact. I would pause, Justin, while you do this, but I don't want to edit.
What are you talking about?
And I'm bouncing the baby as we talk.
Chi-Town, baby. What are they doing in Chi-Town? Why is Chi-Town destroyed?
Because of the war. So they have a bunch of experiments going on. So there's like another one in Indianapolis and things like that. And then they also have large populous areas outside of this experiment called, just like part of the what's remained of the United States.
Okay.
So
is this a civil war or a world war?
Civil, as far as we know. They don't really talk about the war. They're like, and then we're in the war. Also, we're still part of the United States. And this whole, Bureau of Genetic Welfare, they're housed in, O'Hare Airport, International Airport.
All right. I know airports.
That's the Chicago
and where
Airport.
They are.
It's a huge airport that you've seen.
I
You've
know
never been
airports
to Chicago
and
National
where they
Airport?
are. I said I know airports and where they are.
Okay. So the Divergent. So there's a bunch of different types of experiments happening.
Divergence.
The Divergents are part of this one. So the factions in the Chicago experiment were so successful, they started implementing them in the other experiments.
Cool.
And these experiments have been going on for generations.
Radical.
Both inside and outside. So the Divergents are considered the genetically pure
Radical
group.
Really? Honestly, nothing has gone wrong when you make one group the genetically pure.
Yeah. When you categorize like that, I've actually never seen that go
nothing
wrong.
has ever gone wrong.
So, the Erudite had, misconstrued the Divergence difference and had begun hunting them, which is what's been going on in Chicago. Mm-hmm. So they're like, shit, we gotta do something about this experiment.
Wait, they're the good ones!
Yeah, they're the good ones. All of you guys are the bad ones.
Yes.
So, again, the United States has, populous cities, O'Hare National Airport is, a good spot, and then they also have, other communities in Milwaukee. Mm-hmm. But pretty much anything outside of that is, I can't remember what they call it. Oh, the fringe. Lawlessness, pretty much.
The Wild West.
Yeah, and the lawless Wild West is full of the damaged genes people.
Yeah, because that's where they belong.
Mm-hmm. So all the characters, everybody's like, oh my god, our whole life has been a lie. And David's like, we need to test you and Tobias ASAP to make sure they're genetically pure. Because they want to... The goal of the experiment was to see if they could get naturally pure genes naturally.
Do you know what this reminds me of?
Yeah, it was giving, what's it called? Stop, I can't think while you're singing. I have mom brain. Attack on Titans. Okay, got it. So it was giving that. Actually, Maze Runner is giving Attack on Titans too, because I am reading Maze Runner.
So that we're just doing 2 Attack on Titans in a row.
Kind of seems like the universe's way of saying we should watch Attack on Titan again. I hope one of them doesn't commit genocide.
3 kids really want to go to the ocean. I hope one doesn't do genocide.
So the genetic test confirms that Triss is divergent, has genetically pure genes.
Radical.
Tobias is not.
She got the bad boy stuff.
And Tobias is like, oh my god, I thought I was divergent.
Is it because he only has the 2?
No, so what he's got is...
autism.
No, stop saying autism. He's got another gene in him that allows him to fight the serums. So he's just like a stealth.
He's a serum boy.
Yeah, so it's like fool's gold.
Yes.
He's a fool's divergent.
Okay.
So then there's this other character in the Bureau, and her name's Nita, and she's like, we're gonna overthrow the Bureau.
That's
Tobias,
a pretty Nita name.
be with us, because we wanna attack the GPs, the genetically pure because of course
radical. Yeah.
there are still genetically pure people, which to me didn't make any fucking sense, because why are
you doing these experiments if you have pure
I think
boys?
the experiments, and again, I read about halfway through the book, so I should have understood this by now, because halfway is, I was about to reach the climax before I was like, I can't fucking do it.
You have to keep going when you're about to climax, Blue.
And so
You gotta push
the
through
Bureau
and climax.
discriminates against the genetically pure, or the genetically damaged.
Yeah.
So
Do you want to call this episode, I didn't reach climax?
absolutely not.
I didn't reach the climax?
No, but that is really good. But we cannot call it that.
Why?
Because we put them on YouTube, and I think it'll immediately get fucked.
I don't think so.
So, where was I? Okay, so Triss also learns a lot about her mother and how her mother volunteered to be in the experiment, and how her mother had like a really weird, how David had a really weird relationship with her mother.
So she was like an agent that got
they
shoved in
put
there.
her in. She was a naturally genetically pure person found on the outside.
Radical.
So she was from the
love that.
fringe. Don't know how they got. Anyways. Or was she damaged? I can't remember because it's that bad. Tobias, so there's two different things going on, Tobias and Triss, because of course it's dual POV, and I don't care.
And they kiss?
I don't care if they do. Tobias is like, this is fucked, like, I can't believe they're treating the genetically damaged like this, and he tells Triss, and Triss is like, that doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like that's happening. Have you...
Racism, what's that?
Did you think about how that person you're talking to, Nita, is really pretty and that you're lying?
Do you know if I turn a blind eye,
Yeah.
I can't see racism?
So she's like, it's...
If I look over here, no racism.
Triss is like, I think Nita's like fucked up. And Tobias is like, I think you're widowy just jealous. So there was that happening, which is again why I couldn't finish this book.
You gotta have a love triangle in there.
It's not even a love triangle. It's Tobias perceiving her jealousy and her being like, she's kind of pretty. Anyways.
Her jealousy, and then she's like, no, gay.
Yeah.
I'm gay for this woman.
No, we wish.
That's the real gay agenda. All books need gays.
All books need gays. So then the next bit that happens is, basically Nita's like, there's a death serum. She wants to put the death serum and kill a bunch of the government officials.
Radical.
And they're like, no, we can't do that.
No, we can't do genocide.
And then they try and it doesn't work. And
Because
Triss...
they're pure.
Yeah.
Serums don't work on the pure.
Mm-hmm. And so there's a bunch of stuff that happens, and there's injuries and things. And then after this attack, because there was an attack, David is like, Triss, like, I want you to be on the council with us. And she's like, oh, that would be great.
I love councils when genetically pure is a part of it.
Mm-hmm. And then the group from Chicago
You're
is
gonna
like...
be the grand dragon of the council.
Oh my god, stop. The group from Chicago is like, we're gonna attack the Bureau. And David is like, hey, Triss, can you go out to the fringe and do something? I don't know. And she's like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Like, people are living really bad out here. Tobias was right. And then, like, so in the compound...
You know when you have to see suffering with your own eyes to believe it?
Yeah. And back at the compound, so there's cameras in the Chicago city, and they're, like, broadcasted everywhere. It's like live TV, like Truman Show kind of thing.
Radical.
And they're watching, like, Tobias and the rest of the Chicago group are watching their community be destroyed internally, you know?
Cool.
Like, there's an actual war going on. Then Triss attends a council meeting with David.
And then the people are like, no, guys. She's, like, that's not even real people.
Yeah, they don't even count. It's an experiment.
Yeah.
I want you at this point now, you kind of know what's going on as much as I do.
Mm-hmm.
What's your guess on how this book ends?
They do the genocide. They get it.
What genocide?
Get it, girl.
They're gonna kill all of Chicago or the Bureau?
Someone's gonna get genocide.
That's your guess?
Yeah.
Okay. So Triss is at the council meeting, and they're at the Bureau, they're going to reset Chicago in 48 hours to prevent the government from shutting the experiment down.
Radical.
So
they're going to mind wipe them?
Mind wipe them. They've done this multiple times, apparently. I know, you're not wrong. There's the group, like, they send a few of the Chicago people into Chicago.
Yeah.
To kind of inoculate a couple people against this memory serum. So
there's nothing outside the walls.
The goal is they're not preventing it right now. They're inoculating everybody. And Tobias is like, I think I'm also gonna like just actually use the mind serum on the memory serum on one of my parents so they stop fucking arguing. And don't like war each other to death.
Don't do a divorce.
Just so lame.
When you mind serum your parents so they don't get divorced.
Been there. Tobias, Christina, and Peter go to Chicago to do this plan. And Peter's like, I want you to reset me because I don't want to be so cruel. Who cares? Nobody cares. Why is that an important
Not even
thing?
important, dog. Not even worried about it.
Literally. Tobias and Evelyn talk, and they decide instead of resetting her, he's like, can you just make peace with Marcus and the Allegiant, please? And they all meet the leaders.
Can you guys kiss? Just kiss.
So this is Evelyn, Marcus, and Johanna.
I know all those characters and what their plot lines are.
Bless you. Bless you. And Evelyn's like, I'll give up my weapons and leave the city if you guys do democracy, pretty much.
Yeah.
And Marcus is like, no. But Joanna is like, yes. So they do it anyways. Then, while this is going on, because it's dual POV, Triss is back at the compound with Caleb, her brother, and some guy named Matthew, who's not important right now because we don't care. And what they're going to do is they're going to prevent the set-off of the memory serum. No. They want to set off the memory serum.
Now,
from the summary I'm reading, which is the Wikipedia
Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield, is there a lizard serum that turns everybody into lizards? There
absolutely could be. I don't see why there wouldn't be, honestly. Yeah.
You're telling me Andrew Garfield hates Mondays and loves lasagna?
So they are trying to set off the memory serum, but not to the Chicago, to the Bureau leaders.
Oh.
Reverse card.
Reverse the serum.
But they need to get into the weapons lab, which is protected by the death serum.
Radical.
Okay. So Caleb's like, I'll do it. I'll go in. I'm an asshole. I betrayed everybody. Oh, the baby's doing a fake cry. It's okay. Shh, shh, shh.
It's just fucking like mustard gas. That's what the death serum is.
I mean, I don't know what else it could be. It feels very like...
It's just a nerve gas.
No, this feels like so wrong. Like, gas.
In a chamber?
In a purity war type situation. So maybe I do have beef with Veronica Roth now that I'm thinking about it. I'm not liking a lot of the themes that are coming out of this.
We were supposed to be on the purity side for a minute?
You know... History's written by the victors.
Yep.
This book is written by the victors.
Yep.
Okay, that's a lie, guys. World War II's not good.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for that fucking
okay, one more thing.
Stance, Blue.
What do you guys... There's a fucking huge plot twist. What do you guess the plot twist is?
Nobody's pure.
No. One more guess.
Triss betrays him.
Okay. It does involve Triss. You're gonna laugh your ass off.
Yeah.
Close. I like your guess, though. So, that'd be fucking funny. It's not it, but that'd be really fucking funny. So Triss is like...
Sprays him like a cat being bad.
Triss is like, Caleb, I can't let you go in there. But I'm divergent. I can fight off the death serum.
I'm the divergent, yeah.
So she goes in and she does fight off the death serum. And...
Mustard gas, no big thing.
So she's alive, and when she goes in there, David's there.
Oh, hi, David.
She sets off the memory serum, successfully resetting the Bureau. But David does shoot her, and she does die. That's not a joke.
I hate that one.
Triss is dead.
How can she not fight off the bullet serum?
I don't know, maybe her divergent blood wasn't so strong and thick and pure as everybody thought it was.
She's only like 98%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm all for killing off a main character.
You need at least 99 for the bullet serum to not affect you.
You're only divergent for 3 factions. Maybe if you were divergent for 4 factions, you could have fought the bullet off.
Or 6.
Boom, boom. Yeah, so that's the fucking plot twist, which I love. I love killing off a main character. I think if this book was better, I would have been like, oh my god. But I do think the dual POV starting in the 3rd book.
Yeah.
Little bit of a giveaway. So Tobias comes back, learns that Triss is dead, and he's like, I'm gonna reset myself.
Cool.
So he's gonna commit
memory
suicide, yeah. And Christina's basically like, don't be a pussy.
Alright, bitch boy.
Christina's like, don't be a coward. This isn't the dauntless way. So, yeah, she's like...
They're still doing that? They're still doing the factions?
Well, 2.5 years later, Tobias and his friends... Tobias is like a leader now at 22, 20.
I've never met a 20-year-old that makes bad decisions, so that's...
Never. Well, we're 20-year-olds who have a baby, so... You're not a bad decision. I love you so much. Bruno, on the other hand, Bruno, the cat.
Bad decision.
And then the book ends as Tobias conquers his fear of heights and goes through the zip line while spreading Trish's ashes along the city. People below are like, yo, what's that? What is that?
The thing is, I remember that scene. They're like laying down. He's like laying down with the urn underneath him and dumping it out. What the fuck?
So that's the book. I didn't like it. I've probably only not finished in my life 10 books because I fucking power through it. I'm a big kid. I can do it.
You're a big girl.
But I couldn't do it, y'all. I even used to read textbooks in college.
It's a bad book.
It's a bad book.
It's a bad book.
I think it's the love angle that made it so fucking cringe.
I can't believe we got 4 series in and you finally found a book that you just couldn't finish.
Warrior Cats? I'll read all the Warrior Cats books.
We don't need to.
Divergent? Boof. Can't handle it.
Yeah.
But what did you think? I thought the last plot twist was pretty good. Kill her off? Yeah, we didn't need her anyways.
If it was a comedy...
Would have been pretty funny.
Yeah, but it is one of the books of all time.
It did exist.
Yep.
Rank, since we've only been here for 20 minutes, which is all I can handle right now because I'm holding the baby and standing and she's like 1,000 fucking pounds. Rank the books we've read so far. So it's Warrior Cats, Twilight, Hunger Games, I Am Number 4, and Divergent.
Oh.
Number 1 being the best.
How many is that? 5?
That's 5.
5. Okay, so let's put Twilight at 2.
Good choice.
Hunger Games 3.
Oh, really? Okay.
I think Warrior Cats and Divergent tied for me.
For last place?
Yeah.
Does that mean I Am Number 4 is your top?
I think so.
Really?
It was not that bad.
It wasn't that bad. It was just really long.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm actually worried about for Maze Runner, because Maze Runner has 5 books. I thought it was a trilogy. The movies are trilogies, but we'll see. It's much faster paced than any of the other books we've read so far, really. So yeah. I'm excited. Hopefully we'll be able to read it. I feel like I can do it.
Why is it that I'm held hostage and you can just opt out of books?
You try reading this last book. You try it. It was fucking difficult. And I'm up, 6 hours at night alone with the baby?
Yeah.
And I still couldn't do it. I tried listening to it.
Oof.
It was even worse because it was dual POV and it was a male and female voice actor. Oh, couldn't do it. But anyways, my name's Blue and I love to read, but not this book.
My name's Justin. I never like to read all books.
Even to the baby?
I don't like to read.
Yeah, pretty good.